Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. Before I begin, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, and donated to my channel. Also, thank you to everyone who has commented on my videos. If the channel that you are watching this video on does not say Enchanted Tarot, then this video should not be on that channel. And in the description box, the contact email should read enchantedtarotjw@gmail.com, just like you see it here. So now this reading is for the sign of Libra for the month of November. These energies can play out to as much as 6 months, even out to 1 whole year, but they are at their strongest within those first 6 months. It is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. There's just too many of yous watching and too many different situations. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your moon and your rising sign for your messages. So let's begin. I feel that this reading is about a decision that you need to make, and I think that you have been thinking about this already. I feel that it's a decision. For some of you, it's going to be to stay or to go, and for others of you, it's like, you know, all right, I've been waiting and waiting and nothing's happening, and I think I need to move forward, you know, because I'm just not going to hear from that person. So, you know, it's time for me to move on. Because I see here in your overall energies, you're thinking back to somebody from your past, and you're thinking about the happy memories, and you really, really wish to hear from this person or to have them in your life, but something happened, some sort of betrayal in the past. Perhaps it could be third-party energy, and when I say third-party energy, I don't necessarily mean cheating. It can be any kind of third-party energy that came between yous. So you feel like you've done all that you could, right? You've sent your ships out to sea, and now you're waiting to see if they'll come back full or empty. And I feel that for some of you, you may have been waiting for quite some time, and you know, what you want is that happily ever after. So I see here that there was a betrayal. For some of you, this could have to do with friends, family. Once again, we have that, you know, I've done all I could, and now I'm just waiting. This card of waiting. Again, I have 2 3s here side by side. Once again, we have the third-party energy card. So that's, you know, like a triple message here. And it's like a feeling of lack, a feeling of being left out in the cold. Perhaps that person shut you out of their life. And for you, it was a betrayal. Again, there's 3 people in this picture. There are 3 people in this picture. So it's very possible for some of you that this is a third-party relationship, that they left you for somebody else. Or, you know, it can go vice versa. Perhaps you left them and are now having regrets and would like to hear from them or get back in touch with them, but it's like it's not happening. And you need to make a decision here, because I feel that you're waiting on this communication. You have a lot of regrets about this person and about the situation and what happened. And it's like you can't pull yourself out of that grief. You see this person They don't see anything. Somebody's being pulled away in the current and they don't see it, right? They don't hear the person's cries for help. And here we have this Two of Swords from the After Tarot. We got three people here. This person has to make a choice between two people or a person and a situation, two situations, but it's definitely speaking to three. And it's a very difficult decision that they have to make. But I feel in this case that this person is really thinking of leaving this behind and moving forward into a new beginning, starting over. Again, at the bottom of the mini Rider-Waite deck, it's all about reflection. I have the Hermit going within, shedding light on a situation. I have the Hanged Man. How much more am I willing to sacrifice, or how much longer am I willing to wait, right? I want to heal. There's a need here to, with the Queen of Swords, to sever ties. I feel that for the person I'm speaking to, you are already separated from this person with this Queen of Swords energy here and the Hierophant sitting there. And then we got on either side, we have those reflection, going within, thinking, feeling alone. This message is carried through about forward movement and the need to stand in your power, to take the wheel of your life, take the decision and move forward. Because you see, here in the past, you may have made a wrong choice here. You chose something that appeared on the surface to be perfect, right? This person here chose the cup filled with jewels, but unbeknownst to him, there was a serpent underneath those jewels, and that's represented in that serpent you see around this person's waist here. So they got bit, right? So this is a card to say, be careful of the choices that you make. And you already got bit, right? Once, so do you want to get bit again? You're going to be more careful, because underneath here, I already know you don't trust this person. So you're thinking to be the magician. You have all the tools that you need to rebuild your life with the magician here. And you're doing it, but you're still kind of got, you still got that hope. Oh, I'm going to hear from that person, or maybe they're going to come back. Because this magician here in the After Tarot, you see in the regular Rider-Waite deck, all those tools are laying on the table, but here he's using them. They're up in the air. He's using these tools and trying to rebuild his life here after being burned. And this is what you're thinking of. At the root of this, sitting under this, we have this Nine of Rods, which would suggest nearing the end of a cycle, right? You got 9. The end of a cycle is 10. And all the rods behind you are all the lessons you've learned on this journey, right? And the one that you're holding on to there is that the last lesson. And it hurt. And you don't trust that person anymore. And you've got this one little challenge left to get to the 10, to start a new cycle. So you don't trust them. Maybe in the past here that you did have news from this person, but you don't trust them because you've been burned by them. You feel conned by them, obviously, with this Knight of Swords. You don't want to rush into anything too quickly, right? And you may feel that there's just no victory to be had here. This is for some of you, okay? Still, you've got a lot of grief going on, this sense of betrayal after the truth comes out that there was a third party. That this person here, who is represented by the devil, is not available to you emotionally. That they've been deceptive in some way, right? You can't trust them. You can't trust the devil, can you? So this truth brings clarity. And, of course, you weren't trusting them in the past here. You were suspicious. They were conning you. And the truth comes out that they were. And you get burned. You're not happy with the situation. That's represented here in this Four of Cups. Okay? But the universe is trying to hand you some sort of message or opportunity here to pull yourself out of this grief, this heartache, this unhappiness here, and bring about a transformation that can indeed bring you to your Ten of Cups, to your happily ever after. But you have to be willing to see the opportunity. Otherwise, it's just going to pass you by, and you're going to remain in this type of energy here. And, here. And here you see that one cup the universe was trying to hand you has now doubled to 2, and you're still not seeing it. So the universe is trying to help you make this transformation out of this situation where you weren't happy, where you had been betrayed. And so the moon is here to say that a deeper look is needed into that situation. If you have indeed, for some of you, heard from them, and if you are indeed even contemplating taking them back, then you need to take a deeper look, because this is who you're dealing with, and he's the creator of illusions. That's what he does. So you're going within and you're reflecting, you're thinking about this commitment that has given you such grief. This person that was not available to you emotionally. Okay? So this is what your reading is about. For some of you, you've probably heard from this person, but you don't trust them, and you have every right not to trust them. And so you need to take that decision. Do I take them back or do I not? For others of you who have not heard from this person, the decision is, do I wait around or do I move on? And you're not happy. You just you want to stay in this type of energy, feeling sorry for yourself and regretting everything that happened. And if you stay in that energy, the opportunities that the universe is trying to hand you, they're just going to pass you by. But there is a new beginning waiting for you if you can let go. If you can take that decision, make the right decision. What is that decision? not to get burned again, I think, eh? So that's what I've got for you, Libra. I hope that this helps somebody out there. I thank you so much for watching. If you would like to book a private reading, the details on how to do so are in the description box below. Many blessings to you. Bye for now.